So, good morning. Welcome, students online and offline. Now, before I begin, may I know where you did pass your diploma examination? No, Punjab and Chandigarh, two departments. Department 3-year course. Okay. How about you? Same 3-year course. When did you do it? 22. And since then, you're preparing for the judicial. Did you enroll in 22? Okay. So that means you are going to complete 3 years of practice. How about you? Okay, so you have yet to put in 2 years. Now, before I move on, let me review apprehensions about the Supreme Court judgments, which you all must be aware. Now, it has certainly caused some problem, but not a major problem, because it is only postponement or delay of 3 years, because some students used to qualify in judicial examination while they're appearing for final examination, like 5-year final or 3-year final, because of bright children, particularly from the best law schools, like national universities, including our UILS. Number of children used to qualify. But normally what we have seen is that, you see, most of them take 1 to 3 attempts. In first attempt, it is rare that a student qualifies. Second, you have the best chance. Third, they take because they still don't make it. And the purpose seems to be that raw graduates, fresh graduates, they do not have any understanding of the practical part of law. They are not aware about court etiquette, court manners, procedures, particularly civil procedure, criminal procedure, and law of evidence. So unless they are acquainted with this, they are not fit to be judicial officers. Because once you are selected, you are a state appointed judicial officer. You have to conduct the court. But then I have certain objections to this judgment, because we have a judicial academy of the Chandigarh High Court in 43. So if you require 3 years practice before you appear the examination, what is the idea of having a judicial academy? I have been director there, and I know that once they are there for 1 year, we in fact put them through court process only. Less emphasis on substantive laws because you already qualified. More on procedures. We take them to courts. We are a moot court for them. They have to argue. They have to do the drafting. They have to do case analysis. They have to do client counseling. All these we do at Judicial Academy. So if we are doing all that, why do we require the fresh graduates to go in for 3 years practice? Are you getting the point? So this is unnecessary delaying of your anti-judicial service, because 3 years make a vital difference. In the sense that if you enter an early age, say soon after graduate, or while you're still in the final, then your chances of going to high court are very high, because you start early and you have long service. So you qualify for, you are eligible, and you could expect that you will reach the high courts. Now this delay at least will oust some of them. Say 3 years practice, some take 3 attempts, that takes 6 years. So by the time someone would enter, they would be 30 plus. And 30 plus is no age for entry to a judicial service. We start as a judicial officer with the first rank. and you slog through. And by the time you qualify, you are eligible to be district judge. Your career is almost over. Are you getting it? So it has caused some irritants, some problem. But then this is not a very big problem. Because any student expecting to qualify in judicial examination has to prepare at least for 2 years. So in these years, what you do is, you attend your course, understand the process, you know the practical aspects, because now your question paper would be differently oriented. It would not be like we have been giving the papers now. It shall be based more on procedures. So try to understand the civil criminal procedure thoroughly. This will help you in your written examination to a major extent. And this will also help you in your interview. Because in the interview also, they will ask you questions regarding your practice. The cases you dealt with, the problem that you came across, how did you prepare, how did you draft, what the problem in the court of law, what problem you had with the procedure, all this you have to be acquainted with. So this means once you graduate or you are graduating the final year, the moment you pass your examination, straightway enroll for advocates. Once you're advocate, your time starts. The clock starts ticking. And by the time you complete 3 years, you are adequately prepared, both on substantive side as well as procedural laws. You understand that? So in a way, that will give you also an advantage. Because what usually happened was, once you pass your law, even if you enroll, you would not care to go to the court. And the justification is that I'm preparing for the judicial examination. Now you have to do it. So it has to be a mix of both. And now in view of COVID coming, COVID is spreading. There has been a death in Chandigarh also. It's spreading very fast. We don't know how dangerous it is. So maybe most probably classes would be online. That will save a lot of time in doing up and down, attending physical classes. If you're attending online, that is a big help. And then you can attend your court work. Unless courts also go online. Because if COVID is rampant, then certainly courts will be closed. And any hearing, that would be online only. This happened earlier also. But nevertheless, out of a given situation, make the best you can out of it. Now, you would certainly ask me a question. That since you are preparing for judicial competition, are all other options closed to you? Do you have only this option? No. Prepare determination that you must succeed. Even if you don't, heavens are not going to fall. Because you have, as a law graduate, the maximum job opportunities are open to law graduates today than to any other graduate in either discipline. Maybe medicine, maybe engineering, maybe pharmacy, maybe humanities or pure sciences, architecture or any other discipline. Because you must be reading the newspaper that jobs for engineers MBAs are virtually out. And in America, admission of foreigners at places like Harvard, they have been stopped. And even they allow, they will not give you jobs. They are very clear about it. Do your course, go back. And why do they want you? Because you are paying 3 to 5 times more fee than what local students pay. Out of you, they make a lot of money. That's why they welcome. Now I apply at Cambridge or Oxford, where admission are very, very prestigious and rare. They will invite you. The moment for a beginner, they will say, come. But they don't want jobs. So jobs in other disciplines are scarce. Not so in law. Let me just recount. You have an opening in armed forces, judge, advocate, general branch. Any graduate, if he qualifies in the interview or maybe small written test, you enter a uniform service with all facilities, and you are not a combat soldier. After your service with the branch, you could opt out and then go for practice. This is what some of them do. So that's one good opening. Second is that if you choose to go for LLM, now is the 1 year course. And with 1 year LLM, you are eligible for lectureship. Particularly if you do it from abroad, then you could be state appointed. Otherwise, it is from PhD. Understand that? And in teaching, I think best jobs that suit a lady, I include 2. One is teaching. All the freedom, all the liberty. You can reach any height. And then you have a leisurely life. Very comfortable life. That bureaucratic pressure, which there in the judiciary, or academic service or police service, that's not there at all. Yes. Yeah. Yes. For lectureship. Yes. Then normally they insist on PhD. No, it is now 1 year course. In India also 1 year course. It was 2 years here, 1 year there. We did not appoint LLM with 1 year from abroad. हम नहीं करते थे. Then we decided the national schools, Nalsar, Bangalore. I am vice chancellor of Nalsar. So we decided now let's take them as lecturers. You are well qualified. Then reduce your course from 2 year to 1 year. Now LLM is a 1 year course even in Indian universities. Everywhere, almost everywhere. Obviously, nobody would like to go in for 2 year course. So it's 1 year course. But then problem is that many students do PhD. Because doing PhD easier than doing LLM. They all apply. And obviously, if you are not PhD, they get 1 or 2 credit points more than what you get on a school sheet. And maybe they are appointed, you are not appointed. That's the problem. Otherwise, the 1 year course, you can complete your PhD in minimum or say maximum 2 years. If you do that, and even as a lawyer, you could join LLM course. You could join LLM course even as a lawyer. So meanwhile, if I do it, so that gives an opening. Salaries of teachers are very good scales. In good universities, you get accommodation, you get the facilities. Is a pension a job? You get the same pension. You get house rent allowance. You get medical reimbursement. You have all the facilities. And if you are hardworking, then my experience has been as vice chancellor of Nalsar, that 80% of my faculty members, they used to earn two salaries. One Nalsar would pay. Another, out of research projects, which they get liberally. Money is no problem. Anybody will fund you, provided you can do a meaningful research. So research projects that would come, our arrangement was that vice chancellor shall get 10% as head of the institution. The principal investigator shall get 20% of whatever surplus is there after research is complete. And rest of it shall go to the field staff. Clerk है, computer clerk है, data processor है, field collection data है, उन सबको जाएगा. So I found that faculty members are earning another salary. So two salaries. I'm talking on Nalsar. Same at Bangalore. From day one, we give you a 2-bedroom flats. If you are unmarried. If you are married, 3-bedroom flats. On the campus is mandatory. And we don't charge any house rent. Not even 10%. So you have free accommodation. Conveyance. We have so many cars. We have a rule. Anyone can use university car. Chauffeur-driven car. It may be a clerk. It may be a PN. It may be a faculty member, a student, anybody. You just pay 5 rupees per kilometer. ये मेरे टाइम में रूल था, शायद 10 रुपए हो गया या 8 रुपए हो गया, I don't know. So for 5 rupees per kilometer, you can take university car anywhere. You don't have to your own car. आपको कार खरीदने की जरूरत ही नहीं. Our mess is so good that total cost of your food in a month, in my time, used to about 2,000 rupees. Good food, excellent food. If you don't want to cook, it's okay. So in all, the lifestyle that I afford at Nalsar as a lecturer, with an average salary of say total added up say 2 lakh per month, you will need 20 lakhs for that standard of living in cities like Bombay. आपको वहां 20 लाख रुपए चाहिए. आपको 5-7 लाख से नीचे तो फ्लैट नहीं मिलेगा. If you want independent flat, otherwise share one room, share the bathroom, share the kitchen, and even well-paid executives do it. कि साहब किचन जो है 1 घंटे में अपना ब्रेकफास्ट बना ले, दूसरे घंटे में वो बना लेगा. Kitchen the same. 1 hour given to you, you prepare your food, and then next man would come. He will bring long cylinder. So teaching gives you a very good career option. Those who are inclined for that. Now, if you don't do this, you could even be a solo researcher. Research funding is very, very liberal. There are people who are working for NGOs who are getting independent projects and earning sizable money with all the freedom. आपका कोई ना सुपरवाइजर है, ना कोई बॉस है, कुछ नहीं. And they also go in for research publication and legal publication, data processes, legal magazines, in the paper that pull out where legal issues are discussed. You write and you are well paid. For legal journalism, people pay you handsomely. Only thing, your article must be worthwhile. So that is an option. Likewise, you could be a public prosecutor. All the public job is not very well paid. It's not very well paid because they were treated as next to the judicial. ये ADR होता है ना जो आपके public prosecutors होते हैं, assistant public prosecutors. That kind of opening. Likewise, then, you could set up your own independent consultancy. Even don't go to the court. Drafting of documents. Not many people require you. You will get document after me. Legal advice. People will come to you. So that, and then you could have legal processing from abroad. LPA, you can have that service. You do the work for them, you prepare the brief, you send it back, you get it electronically, you are working here. You prepare the case file and then send it back, and lawyer shall argue on the basis of your brief. And you are paid handsomely for it. So with this judgment, you need not feel discouraged at all. You have vast opening. किसी इसमें इतनी opening नहीं है, किसी job में नहीं है. That's why I'm telling children these days, even my own grandchildren, don't go for MBA. Don't try for IIT. If you can, if you have aptitude, try for medicine. Medical, still you have a lot of opening because lot many hospitals are coming up. You are spending. And if you are a good doctor, then you manage sizable salary. The private hospital है आपके, ये बहुत बढ़िया आपको salary देते हैं. And more are coming up. And India emerging as a hub for medical tourism. बाहर के लोग ऑपरेशन करवाने यहाँ आते हैं. बाहर के लोग इलाज करवाने आते हैं. Because it costs 1/4 of what it costs the US and Canada. कनाडा में अगर आपको अपॉइंटमेंट लेना डॉक्टर से 2 महीने की वेट है, 2 महीने तक आपको कंसल्टेंसी नहीं मिलती. साहब आई वांट टू कंसल्ट यू अबाउट योर प्रॉब्लम. वेल 2 months. That's the proportion. Here you have all these available. So medical profession is another good option for ladies. Teaching is second option for ladies. And third, obviously, is the judicial service. At least there's no bureaucratic pressure. There's no politics involved there. But certainly, the judicial bureaucracy is there. That pressure is always there. That you can't eliminate. Anyway, now with this introduction that, yes. If you are PhD, then NET is not necessary. If you are not PhD, then if you are NET qualified, which any would still qualify, that will make you eligible for lectureship. PhD की जरूरत नहीं है. हाँ normally हम ले लेते हैं. But still you have NET is conducted every year. Well, you do it from India, meanwhile qualify for NET. Why to go abroad? You have to spend a lot of money there. अब वो इसको देंगे नहीं आपको, उनके पैसे नहीं इनके पास, वो तो भूखे मर रहे हैं. You know, हालत इतनी बुरी है. You see, people cry, prices have gone up, inflation gone up. Now let me tell you that cheapest food anywhere in the world is in India. यहां से सस्ता फूड दुनिया में कहीं नहीं है. आपका यहाँ पेट्रोल 90 रुपए है, ऑस्ट्रेलिया में 200 के लीटर है. One vegetarian sandwich which I bought in central London in 2015 for €5, वो आज €20 की है. 24 times. And Britons are saying, we can't pay mobile bills, we can't pay electricity bills. Some of them say we live on 1 meal a day. जो भुखमरी हिंदुस्तान में थी, वो भुखमरी यूरोप में आ गई. It's so expensive. Canada food is very expensive. US also is very expensive now. House you can't afford. Rents have gone so much. Now when Indians go there, you know what condition they live? They hire out one underground room, basement, in which there is no natural light or airflow. एक छोटी खिड़की होती है, उसे झांक लीजिए बाहर. And in one room, 3-4 Indians live. क्लस्ट्रोफोबिया हो जाता है कि आपको बंद कर दिया संदूक के अंदर. And some of them, in fact, develop depression, mental problem जाती है. It's so expensive. That is why many Canadian Indians are returning back. वो वापिस आ रहे हैं, ऑस्ट्रेलिया वापिस आ रहे हैं. अमेरिकन तो वैसे भेजना शुरू कर दिया, वो तो हथेली डाल के भेजते हैं मिलिट्री एयरक्राफ्ट में. And now their policy is that we would not give jobs to Asians and Indians and Africans. तो जॉब नहीं देंगे, पढ़ाई करिए चले जाइए. पढ़ाई बंद कर दी. ट्रम्प साहब ने हार्वर्ड में एडमिशन बंद कर दिया. Not only new admission stopped, those who are already at Harvard, हमारे 6000 बच्चे हैं वहां, उनको कहा है कि सीक अल्टरनेट यूनिवर्सिटीज, दूसरे से शिफ्ट कर जाइए. हार्वर्ड में कोई एशियन इंडियन नहीं होगा. इसी ही इज ए क्रेजी मैन. ही हैज सम प्रॉब्लम हार्वर्ड, हो सके प्रॉब्लम रही हो. That is why I want to take revenge on them. Like one going to Stanford. You have heard of Stanford? Stanford is one of the best university in US. It was established by Mr. and Stanford. Whose name? If you go there, you will find a separate parking for Nobel laureates. They must invite every Nobel laureate, everyone, at least once. Separate parking, वहां mark है parking. It is such a good university, I visited it. When they take the examination, they should come, pick up your answer books. Here is the paper. You have 1 hour. After you have completed in 1 hour, put your answer books in my office. And you move out. वो हमारे साथ चल दिया. But he will leave with one word. Don't forget you are Stanford. Don't dishonor yourself. And there has not been a single case of copying. उनकी honesty भी है basically, and they trust. It is such a good university. You know how it happened to be established? Mr. Stanford was a billionaire. He lost his only son in a car accident. He goes to Harvard. I am prepared to give you any amount of money. Establish a chair in the name of the son. They said, no. We don't sell chairs. You can donate. But chair will not be named. You can establish a chair. But chair shall not be named of your son. ये हार्वर्ड नहीं करता. This man felt very offended. He said, okay. Then, to show to Harvard that I can set up equally good university, he established Stanford University, which is one of the highest rated universities today. So maybe Trump had some brush with Harvard. Otherwise, there is no logic in stopping the admission of outsiders, foreigners in Harvard. And main source of revenue for Harvard is foreign students. You see, government gives hardly any grant there. There are no government grants there. All universities flourish on endowments. वो endowment पे ही जिंदा रहते हैं. And there's sizable money. In that last crash, Harvard lost $1 billion in stock market. बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हुआ. They went to the red. So they started admitting more and more students. Anybody who applies is admitted. So they could run the show. But now this is what Harvard and Trump had done. Anyway, there could be some reason that they are not admitted. Anyway, coming back. So instead of going abroad, it is better to do your LLM from here. And I think LLM is also, if I'm not wrong, is also allowed in the evening. I think it's allowed in the evening. So you can do it. There's no problem. So at the same time, carry on practice, do your LLM, and the moment you do LLM, you see, or meanwhile, try to pass the UG test. वो भी कर दी. ये सारे आप साथ ही कर सकते हैं. क्यों? पढ़ाई सबकी एक है. सारी पढ़ाई हुई है. चाहे इम्तिहान की है, चाहे वो LLM की है, चाहे वो आपकी उसकी UGC नेट की है, सारी पढ़ाई एक सी है. So concurrently, you must aim at completion of these courses because that opens up so many avenues for you. Right? Now, coming to the fact that you have joined coaching classes, and coaching is very expensive. I understand they are charging sizable fee because they have to pay sizable remuneration, the faculty members. And management or arrangements infrastructure cost a lot of money. And I've suggested instead of doing all this, better go in online. You will save a lot of money. On the staff, on infrastructure, bijli, ye sara bill aapke sab khatam ho jayenge. Do it online. And now the top coaching agencies, they have gone online. बीजू जो आपने देखा होगा सबसे बड़ी है वो सब ऑनलाइन है. ऑनलाइन हो जाएगा और कोविड आ रहा है तो बिल्कुल हो जाएगा. So anyway, why coaching? You see, I have varied experience and I've come across it at all levels of all levels, like Punjab and Chandigarh, Nalsar. In my time, this was number 1 2 times. We had beaten Bangalore. 2 times are number 1 in my time. Otherwise, Bangalore normally is number 1. And Nalsar is number 2. Others come after. So students of that level, Punjab University, UILS, private colleges. So law graduates have different levels of understanding and knowledge of law. And since most of them come from ordinary schools, they need reinforced teaching, which you call coaching. And the basic reason is that faculty is not that competent today. सबसे बड़ी problem है faculty की. I don't blame you. Even prestigious like Punjab University, इनको UILS and LLB 3 year, I would say 80% faculty members are not fit to teach. आप मुझसे एग्री करें या ना करें, लेकिन 80% टीचर पढ़ा नहीं सकते. Why? Because of inbreeding. यहीं से लॉ कर लिया, यहीं से LLM कर लिया, यहीं से PhD कर लिया, जो सबसे आसान है, और यहीं पर मास्टर लग गए. जिंदगी में एक आर्टिकल लिखा, किसी डिस्कशन ग्रुप में नहीं गए, कोई एक्सपोजर नहीं है. प्रमोशंस आर टाइम प्रमोशंस, मेरिट्स. ये मेरिट नहीं है, मर्सी है. इट्स नॉट मेरिट, देयर नो मेरिट्स. The so-called merit promotion, no merit promotion, in fact the mercy promotion. टाइम में आप लीडर बन जाएंगे, टाइम में प्रोफेसर बन जाएंगे, रिटायर हो जाएंगे, पेंशन मिल जाएगी. So most of them don't work at all. And there is a reason for that. Because even students are not demanding. आप लोग भी demanding नहीं हैं. Why should a teacher prepare if you are not demanding? So it is both ways. Neither teachers teach or they are competent to teach, and students are not interested. So virtually most of the law graduates have wasted their time at law school. I am being very frank. That is why if I ask a law graduate simple questions on law, on basic concepts, which an 8th standard student will answer, he would not be able to answer. मैं छोटे छोटे उसकी बात कर रहा हूँ जो basic concepts. I ask the students, how do you define a state? He says, sir, it is a political association. I said, yes, it is. Which satisfy 4 conditions: the population, government, sovereignty, and territory. These are conditions. But tell me, why do you call it political? सर ये तो हमें टीचर ने बताया. मैंने टीचर को पता भी नहीं है. टीचर को ये पता नहीं है कि why state is known as political association. और इसका पॉलिटिकल लिटरल मीनिंग नहीं है कि यहाँ पॉलिटिक्स होती है इसलिए पॉलिटिकल है. पॉलिटिकल मीन्स it is artificial. It is man-made. Read the first page of the preamble, the Constitution. We, the people of India, that Bharat, resolve solemnly to establish what? Union of states, Bharat, with these objectives. This is the purpose with which we establish the state institution. Yes. Yeah. Yes, can be. Yes. Artificial or political means this is man-made. A dictator, a king, military junta, popular parliamentary body, or any other group, they are established. But they have a political objective. They have certain objects in mind. Some are welfare states, others are not. They are police states. Pakistan आपके सामने. The others which are welfare states. तो पर्पस तो गया ना, बनाया तो गया ना उसको. बनाया गया है, वो अपने आप नहीं बनती. What is the difference between a state and a society? Once again, ये basic concept है जो teachers को पता नहीं. I said, look, state is man-made. Is society also man-made? No. Because when two individuals associate in any way, a society is born. आप एग्री करते हैं? This is something natural. It is instinctive. In every human being, there is a basic instinct, gregariousness, living together. No individual can live a lonely life. कोई normal इंसान lonely life नहीं रह सकता. He needs human association. So a natural expression. It's not man-made. It's natural. That is human society. And rightly said, if a person can live alone, he should either be a saint or must be a Satan. ठीक है ना? शैतान को और सेंट को कोई कंपनी नहीं चाहिए. वो तो अपने आप रह लेते हैं. नॉनसान नहीं. That is why in that famous case from Delhi, Supreme Court had said, नाम भूल गया उसका. Supreme Court had said, solitary confinement is worse than death sentence. किसी आदमी को कट ऑफ कर दी हो सोसाइटी से, he will go mad. Some will take a bit longer, some will go mad early, but mad one would be, because no one can live a secluded, lonely, acute life. Sunil Batra versus Delhi administration, I think 1976. Sunil Batra. In Sunil Batra's case, Supreme Court in 1972 or 78, I'm not sure, Supreme Court had said that solitary confinement is worse punishment than death. So what I mean to say is that since faculty is not very competent, they will teach you routinely the legal provisions without understanding. And that is why most of you lack conceptual clarity. वो क्लैरिटी नहीं है, और उसका खामियाजा क्या है? Your judgments, even the highest courts, are very poor in quality. They do not have ideas, and they are so bulky. वो भारतीय केस 1350 पन्ने, मैं चैलेंज करता हूं किसी आदमी ने 1350 पन्ने नहीं पढ़े। एग्री करते हैं आप? नाइदर ए जज, नॉर ए टीचर, नॉर ए स्टूडेंट, नॉर ए लॉयर, किसी नहीं पढ़े। उन 1350 पन्ने में या 809 पन्ने आम बात है। Any lawyer would pick up 1 or 2 lines and quote and win the case. So this leads more to injustice rather than justice. In Golaknath, 67, I was doing my LLM then, and I wrote my dissertation on constitutional amendments. Golaknath was just delivered. 850 pages. Justice Hidayatullah, the Chief Justice, after delivering the judgment, he goes to England. And at banquet meets Lord Denning. Lord Denning बड़ा famous आदमी हुआ, जिसकी किताबें आपने देखी होंगी. Up to 94, he could read the specs. बगैर चश्मे के वो पढ़ लेता 54 साल में. Brilliant judge. Now Hidayatullah tried to boastful. He says, "My lord, have you seen the historic classical judgment of Golaknath, which we just rendered, an amendment of the constitution?" They are very polite. हम तो blunt बात करते हैं ना, वो सीधे मारते हैं, without caring for the sensitivities. He says, "My lord, yes, he is historic, but a bit too lengthy." He had said it. जो उसे कहना था कह दिया उसने. You pick up any judgment of the Privy Council or House of Lords जो 200 साल से ओवररूल नहीं हुए. मैंने आज तक 10 पन्ने ज्यादा कोई जजमेंट नहीं देखा. अगर आप देख पाए तो मुझे बता दीजिएगा. Maximum 10 pages. They compress it so well. They write it so well with such a clarity that still they are cited in our courts. आपके यहाँ 850 पन्ने, 1350 पन्ने. किसी ने शेर कह दिया तो वो भी उसमें, किसी ने श्लोक कह दिया तो वो भी उसी में. गीता उपदेश है वहीं मिलेगा आपको. स्पिरिचुअलिटी, रिलीजन, लॉ, सब कुछ मिलेगा. इट इज लाइक इंडियन सिनेमा कि आपको 1 किलो सामान दे देंगे. 200 ग्राम मारकूट, 200 ग्राम गालियां, 200 ग्राम डांस अश्लील, 200 ग्राम डायलॉग, और सारा मिला के आपको 1 किलो वो दे देंगे. और वाह वाह वाह, और पिक्चर का नाम क्या है? कमीने है ना, कमीने, चालबाज, तुरफबाज, पता नहीं क्या क्या नाम है, बेहतर से रहे। ऐसे ऐसे नाम जो है, लफंगे, ये भी पिक्चर का नाम, कमीने, लफंगे, और जितनी जिसमें गालियां उतनी पिक्चर पॉपुलर। हाँ बिल्कुल आ गया, यस। मैं वही कह रहा हूँ ना कि लाइक you see, this is not to be shown at least to those impressionable minds. और इससे बच्चे सीखते हैं सारा। Some murders, young child murders, they real के हमने सिनेमा देखा था, वो पिक्चर में देखा था, ऐसे हमने कर दिया। Servants kill their masters, mistresses, तो ये करते हैं। Anyway, so it is like that 1 kg weight of a picture that you find in Indian judgments. आइडियाज नहीं है, क्योंकि पढ़ाई नहीं की, पढ़ते नहीं। सो गलती आपकी भी नहीं है, थोड़ी गलती टीचर्स की, थोड़ी गलती आपकी है। दैट इज वाई टू फिल इन दैट डेफिशिएंसी यू नीड कोचिंग। विदाउट कोचिंग इट इज ऑलमोस्ट not impossible but difficult to qualify in the examination because others are taking the coaching. And there's a basic difference between teaching in coaching classes and teaching in LLB. In LLB, your purpose is to get the pass marks. And unfortunately, 1/3 students get first division. At least 1/3 are getting first division. Let me give my example. I'm topper of our university LLB and I'm second division. Second division. First division was rare in my time. This was known as Cambridge of India. The result was 17%. 17, 17. Before that, Motilal was appointed as paper setter. तो इलाहाबाद में रहते थे, लॉयर थे। He started giving 75%, 80%, 85%. Everyone. So Rajboy came back, the board meets and says, what is this? What are you doing? So I asked, sir, how could you be that liberal? They said, look, why do you detain them here? Give them the degree. Their real test shall be in the courtroom. They will either fail or pass. They said, no, that's not our standard. So they discontinued Motilal as paper setter. And these answer books were sent for evaluation and exam. Result हुए 20%. These were the standards. And the grounding that our teachers gave us, that is the foundation. That foundation you never got. आपको मिली नहीं, क्योंकि आपको टीचर्स को नहीं मिली। तो गलती उनकी भी है, गलती आपकी भी है। So one problem is that you read all the law, you score well, but you still don't understand law. That is why in coaching classes the teaching shall be different. It shall be interactive and intensive, participatory. We can never participatory in law classes. वहाँ तो कोई participate नहीं करता. 50% are out. वो तो है ही नहीं. एक बार बार काउंसिल ने कहा, put 100 students in one class. Somebody said, how can you address 100 students in a public oration? He said, look here, only 50 would come. So you can put 100, and this is what it's like. And if you want to know who has been the heroine or hero, years back, you read whatever cut out on the wooden tables. बेंचेस पर जाइए, देखिए लॉर्ड मॉर्निंग क्लासेस में कौन से खलीफा और कौन सी यहां से वो हीरोइन पास होके गई है। काफी सारा रिकॉर्ड आपको वहां मिल जाएगा। तो कुछ तो टेबल ही खुरच रहे हैं। आजकल आ गया मोबाइल, कुछ मोबाइल नीचे किए हुए, कभी देख लिया, टीचर देख रहे और फिर मोबाइल में लग गए। So even 50% those who are present, you see at least 40% or 50% are non-serious. उनके लिए कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, कुछ पढ़ा दो ना पढ़ाओ। So that's the type of teaching that goes on in the classroom. Here it shall be interactive and intensive. So whatever class lectures are delivered here, if you are attentive, उसको repeat करने की जरूरत नहीं। You retain all that, and you take short notes. You will only refresh. हल्का सा रिफ्रेश कर लीजिए, आपको बड़ी किताबें पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है। Then we shall put you through tests, written tests, and assess, read each and every word. जो लॉ रिटर्न नहीं करता वो तो देखता है कितना लंबा आंसर है, कितनी कॉपियां जोड़ी हैं, अंदाज से पढ़ता नहीं है, शायद पढ़ा भी नहीं था, हैंड राइटिंग नहीं पढ़ता। He plays safe. 50 to 60%, 50 to 60, 50 से everyone. जहां बहुत अच्छी लगी वहां 70-75 से दे दिए, पढ़ते नहीं है, नंबर अवार्ड में देते हैं। एक जनाब हिस्ट्री की ऑन द स्पॉट इवैल्यूएशन था, उनको गलती से कॉपी दे दी इकोनॉमिक्स की और वो जांच के चले गए और पैसे ले गए। बाद में पता चला ये तो इकोनॉमिक्स की कॉपी दी गई इसको, ये तो हिस्ट्री का टीचर। चले गए जांच के सीमा, पढ़ना तो है ही नहीं। Now when we read your test paper, we shall read every word. आपका हर वर्ड पढ़ा जाएगा, आपकी पंक्चुएशन, आपकी स्पेलिंग्स, आपकी चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड्स, आपका सेंटेंस करेक्ट है या नहीं करेक्ट है, आपका रेलेवेंट कितना है, इररेलेवेंट कितना है, whether answer the question, whether you have beaten about the bush, all this shall be told to you in the classroom. आपकी हर कॉपी का हर वर्ड डिस्कस किया जाएगा, so that you know how to answer a question, how to understand the question, how to answer the question, what to include, what not to include, including your literary presentation. कि आप लैंग्वेज का लिखते हैं, लैंग्वेज डेफिशिएंसी इज रैम्पेंट, अंग्रेजी नहीं आती और 95% ग्रेजुएट्स को नहीं आती, ये तो एग्री करते हो। That is why when I came back from Nalsar, in fact I invited from Nalsar, I was not willing to come, I still had 1 year left for my licensure, but then High Court invited me to take over a direct judicial academy. Well, I found that these judges जो जज बनने जा रहे हैं, इन्हों अंग्रेजी हरूफ नहीं आता है, ये तो लिख नहीं सकते थे। जस्टिस बिंदल सुप्रीम कोर्ट में है, he sends me answer, पूछे एक जजमेंट भेजा उन्होंने कि सर ये जरा पढ़ के बताइए, इनको बच्चों को बताइए कि ये लिखते हो तुम एज जुडिशियल ऑफिसर। He had written, this party had no source of livelihoods, उसको लाइवलीहुड और लवलीहुड में पता नहीं है, जुडिशियल ऑफिसर है, जजमेंट लिख रहा है। मैंने कहा ये है तुम्हारी करामात भाई, ये हो तुम, ये अंग्रेजी आती है तुम्हें। So I requested retired principal of YPS, he's dead now, very nice man. I said, sir, come and teach them some English. वो कहता है प्रो साहब इस स्टेज पे अंग्रेजी को नहीं पढ़ाई जा सकती। ऐसे लुक हियर, कोई वर्केबल, कोई गाइडेंस कुछ तो उनको दीजिए। ये जजमेंट लिखे कल जाके जाए। आई इंट्रोड्यूस टीचिंग ऑफ इंग्लिश फॉर जुडिशियल प्रोफेशनल्स एट जुडिशियल एकेडमी। उसके बाद वो फिर बंद कर दिया, क्योंकि वहां तो बैठे हैं ना वो जो दोज हु हैव नो आइडियाज। एंड देन व्हेन जस्टिस सिंघवी, नाम सुना होगा आपने, when your first punitive judge of the High Court here, he is my oldest student. Normally I don't set papers for UPSC or for any public service commission. मैंने आज तक नहीं किया, और वो इसलिए नहीं किया because I care more for reputation than anything else. A paper leaks, which is likely, तो reputation मेरी खराब होगी. So he said, sir, I want you to set paper in English for judicial examination because High Court has started conducting that. I said, सिंह साहब मैंने कभी किया तो नहीं है। उसने कहा सर मैं बैठा हूं यहाँ तो आपको ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा। I did it. Evaluated. I rang up. 10% रिजल्ट है सिंह साहब अंग्रेजी में। And simple English. वो को बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड पेपर नहीं आता अंग्रेजी का आपका। I said result is 10%. Shall I increase? He said no. Let it be 10%. उस साल आधी जुडिशियल जॉब नहीं भरी गई क्योंकि एडुकेट नंबर क्वालिफाइड कैंडिडेट ही नहीं थे। ये हाल था अंग्रेजी। So when you put through the tests, it had twin purposes. How you write, how to plan your answer, how you understand the question, how much material includes, whether you include relevant, irrelevant or both, all this shall be told to you. So it put you through that practice all through the year. ये सरप्राइज टेस्ट आपको यहाँ क्लास में मिलते रहेंगे। That's another advantage which is intensive question. Then we also tell you that for judicial examination you don't have to read 10 books per subject. कोई जरूरत नहीं है। If you are attentive here, you need at best one textbook. एक ही टेक्स्ट बुक काफी है। वो भी तब पढ़िए जब आपको जरूरत पड़े। Otherwise, your class lecture should suffice. That will save you a lot of time. आपका सारा टाइम बच जाएगा। And then those notes will refresh your memory when you go for the examination. Then again, we also tell you about time management. Before that, your सेल्फ मैनेजमेंट वो जरूरी है। आज के बच्चों में क्या है, देयर लाइफ इज नॉट वेरी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड। ये मेरे अपने बच्चों में भी है, ये अपने ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन में भी है। दिस जनरेशन नॉट वेल ऑर्गेनाइज्ड। इनको कब सोना है, कब इनको उठना है, इनको नहाना है कि नहीं नहाना है, इनको पर्सनल हाइजीन का ख्याल है कि नहीं है, ये कपड़े ठीक साफ पहनते हैं कि नहीं पहनते हैं, ये जूते पहनते हैं कि नहीं पहनते हैं, इनकी जबान कैसी है, आपस में बात कैसे करते हैं, गाली दे के बात करते हैं या एक सिविलाइज जबान में बात करते हैं। ये सब चीजें भी सिखानी पड़ती है और ये लाइफ में बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड लाइफ विल लीड यू नोवेयर। सो सेल्फ मैनेजमेंट इज योर मेंटल एंड फिजिकल हेल्थ। ये सबसे जरूरी है, हर चीज से ज्यादा जरूरी है। इफ यू आर नॉट मेंटली अलर्ट तो कहां पहुंचेंगे आप? उसके लिए क्या है, योर फूड शुड बी सिंपल एंड न्यूट्रिटिव। ईट इन टाइम, ईट वेल, ये भी जरूरी है। मैं तो देखता हूं बच्चे घर पे खाना नहीं खाते। ये जो फूड कार्ट्स हैं, ये ईटरीज है, इस मक This muck they eat and pay very heavy. पैसे भी खर्च होते हैं और मक खाते हैं। स्कूल चिल्ड्रन टिफिन में सब्जी पराठा पनीर लेके नहीं जाएंगे। मम्मी मेरे दोस्त लाते हैं नूडल, वो लेके आते हैं पिज्जा, वो लेके आते हैं मफिन, तो मुझे भी वही दीजिए। पीयर प्रेशर। तो ये आज की जनरेशन खा रही है। दाल रोटी आउट, वो तो बोरिंग है। दिस इज व्हाट चिल्ड्रन से। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल केयर फॉर योर मेंटल फिजिकल हेल्थ। आउट ऑफ 24 आवर्स कम से कम आपको 8 से 10 घंटे की नींद चाहिए। बच्चे 2-2 बजे सोते नहीं। I've seen that नल साहब, और मैं रीड भी करता, देखता भी था। पढ़ेंगे नहीं और ही कुछ एक्सेस करेंगे। रात को इंटरनेट बंद कर दिया। इवन देन दे फाइंड दैट डिटूर। और डोंगल वोंगल क्या होता है वो ले आते थे, वो ले आते थे। एंड इन द मॉर्निंग class would start at 9. I would stand before the classroom 5 minutes before. Every day I made it show. तो आ रहे हैं दौड़े हुए। Somebody a cup of tea with them. Somebody has some food in hand. उनको टाइम नहीं है। पैरों में चप्पल है, गंदे कपड़े हैं, बाल कोम नहीं किए हुए, हेयर ब्रश का सवाल ही नहीं है, आंखों में नींद है। तो ये बच्चे क्या पढ़ेंगे? I'm talking नाल साहब। I said, look here, you look like Eastern urchins. तुम स्टूडेंट लगते हैं नाल साहब के। चप्पल तुम पहन के आते हो, वहां चप्पल ही पहनते हैं साउथ में। मैंने कहा 4 दिन तुम कम से कम ऑक्सफोर्ड शू पहन के आओगे इन यूनिफॉर्म। यू विल नॉट बी अलाउड एंटर इन द क्लासरूम। तो आदतें इतनी खराब हुई हुई है। देन ड्रग, लिकर, ये 12वीं क्लास पास करके आए हैं बच्चे। क्या इनकी उम्र है? और पेयरिंग फ्रॉम डे 1, ये गर्लफ्रेंड है, ये बॉयफ्रेंड। अरे भाई तुम अगर ये सब करोगे, मैम डॉक्टर नाल साहब विजय प्रेस्टीज यूनिवर्सिटी, तो अगर वहां ये हाल है तो फिर आप यू कैन हाल बयानी कर सकते हो कि ये क्या हो रहा है सारा। So out of this crowd, you have to stand out as a self-disciplined man who was taking care of self. सबसे बड़ी शुरुआत ये है। If you are healthy in mind and body, you will certainly succeed. Second is time management. What is sleep is important. 8 hours minimum, 10 hours preferable. You must also go in for some physical exercise. आप दौड़िए, आप गेम खेलिए, आप ब्रिस्क वॉक करिए, आप स्विमिंग करिए, आप साइकिलिंग करिए, जो आपकी चॉइस है। बट एटलीस्ट स्पेयर 1 hour फॉर योर डेली एक्सरसाइज। बॉडी मूवमेंट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आजकल के स्कूल के बच्चे कोई साइकिल पर नहीं जाते। हम मैट्रिकुलेशन तक साइकिल पर जाया करते थे, हाई स्कूल तक साइकिल पे ही जाया करते थे। हमारे पास कोई बस नहीं थी, ना कार थी, ना स्कूटर थी। तो साइकिलिंग करते थे गर्मी और सर्दी में, तो नेचुरल दैट विल गिव यू स्टेमिना। आजकल का बच्चा ही लुक्स फैट, वो लुक्स लाइक अ डक। खाता बहुत ज्यादा है, खाता वो मक है, वो सारा जो है ये जंक फूड, साथ में चॉकलेट भर ले जाता है, उसके बाद टिफिन के अंदर जो बताया वो सब होता है, तो फिर वेट बढ़ेगा ही बढ़ेगा। तो 2 things you mark. In Chandigarh, school students are overweight. 70% overweight है आगे बच्चे। Second, many of them have cavities and specs. हम specs पढ़ने के लिए लगाते हैं, वो भी 65 के बाद, इसके पहले नहीं। I never used spec for 65 and I'm 83 now. सिर्फ पढ़ने का टाइम लगाता हूँ, मुझे इससे कोई जरूरत नहीं। एंड नो इंटरवेंशन माई बॉडी सो फार, किसी किस्म की भी। आज गए भाई, इसको कैविटी हुई है, इस बच्चे को चश्मा चढ़ा हुआ, क्यों? इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ दैट बैड फूड, लैक ऑफ फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज। फिर मम्मी आती, दिस फैट, कहती है डॉक्टर साहब आई हैव डायबिटीज, आई हैव वेट प्रॉब्लम, आई हैव ब्लड प्रेशर। तो भाई कुछ खाना कम करो, वेट कम करो। उसने कहा डॉक्टर साहब मैं तो एक चपाती खाता। डॉक्टर कहता देखिए, कोई हवा से मोटा नहीं होता, हवा पानी से कोई मोटा नहीं हुआ आज तक। डॉक्टर ने पूछ लिया मैडम हफ्ते में किटी कितनी है? कहना सिर्फ 4 किटी। और जब आप किटी में जाते हैं या पार्टी में जाते हैं तो लुक एट द कंडक्ट ऑफ इंडियंस। वो खाने पे ऐसे दौड़ते हैं जैसे 6 महीने भूखे हो। दे जॉसल, wrestle with each other. Everybody. Yes. So you have to elbow and fight for food. ये हमारी एंड एक कहावत है कि माले मुफ्त के लिए बेरहम, क्योंकि किटी है, इट इज समबडीज फूड। आप भी किटी में वो पार्टी देंगे तो normally they will eat at least 1.5 to 2 times more than what the normal diet is. I went to a party there. I met one Major General whom I knew earlier. So host came, he says, General Saab, would you care for a drink? मैंने कहा नहीं भाई, मैं मेरी एज का ही है वो, तो मेरी एज बहुत, मैं अपडेट में। वो said, sir, it is Jack Daniel. अब जैक डैनियल इज अमेरिकन विस्की, नाम सुना तो जबान पे कुछ आ गया जनरल साहब के। जनरल साहब स्टार्टेड ड्रिंकिंग। ओके, आई डोंट माइंड 1 or 2 ड्रिंक्स। अब मैं ड्रिंक नहीं करता, आई नो इट दैट दिस मैन विल लेट हिज फाइन। जनरल साहब आई एम इन अ हरी, आई हैव टेकन माय स्नैक्स, आई वोंट टेक डिनर, आई एम लीविंग। मैं चला आया। आई आस्क्ड द होस्ट नेक्स्ट डे, हाँ भाई जनरल साहब का क्या हाल था? कहना था जनरल साहब ने बड़ा बुरा किया, सारा फर्श खराब कर दिया। उसके बाद उसको उठा के कार में लोड करना पड़ा, और वो कहता था मैं आई डोंट ड्रिंक। और ड्राइवर को कहा पीछे मुड़ के मत देखना, ले आओ उसको। दिस इज हाउ पीपल एट दैट पोजिशन डू, एट दैट एज डू। वंस प्रोफेसर फेल्डस्टाइन came here. मैं आई वाज द फैकल्टी पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी में, he from Yale. So I was attached as a young escort officer. मुझे यूनिवर्सिटी कार दे दी, जहाँ चाहे घुमा उनको, जहाँ चाहे खाना खिलाओ उनको, जहाँ चाहो ले जाओ, सब जगह दिखाओ उनको। I was with them for 3 days. So there was one party arranged कि भाई सब फैकल्टी मेंबर अपने अपने घर से खाना बना के लाएंगे ताकि वैरायटी हो जाए। एंड फॉर देमसेल्व्स, हस्बैंड वाइफ +1 टीम के लिए। कुछ बैचलर थे हम जैसे, तो उनके लिए तो खाना वो तो नहीं लेके आएंगे। सो इट वाज लेड ऑन द टेबल बिफोर वी कुड ज्वाइन एंड फेल्डस्टाइन कुड ज्वाइन। खाना साफ, लूट मच गई। हम पहुंचे, कहीं थोड़ा सा यहाँ बचा हुआ है, कोई थोड़ा सा यहाँ बचा हुआ है। अच्छा, आई कुड रीड हिज माइंड, हिज फेस। I said, sir, you can take this. This is not available. Then don't worry, this is okay. This happens. वो तो बड़े polite लोग हैं. This happens. उनको मुझे बाहर डिनर कराना पड़ा। Shameless people. They were not even care that one American person here. कम से कम पहले इनको खाने दीजिए, इनको सर्व करिए। These are guests. Such shabby behavior people show in parties. किसी शादी में चले जाइए, किसी रिश्ते में चले जाइए, वहां पे दारू मुफ्त है, खाना मुफ्त है, तो दिले बेरहम और ये आलम का होता है. दैट इज वाई चिल्ड्रन आर ओवरवेट. उनके प्रॉब्लम हो गए ऑलरेडी, कैविटीज हैं, चश्मे चढ़ गए. An unhealthy body will not achieve anything. So you must ensure your healthy mind and body. Then time management. For success in any endeavor, you don't study 18 hours a day. आपको 18 घंटे 10 घंटे पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. ये मन से निकाल दीजिए साहब, ये तो इतना लेबर है, इतना वर्क है, इतना कॉम्पिटिशन. बिल्कुल नहीं. Devote only 4 hours. 4 hours ज्यादा नहीं है. And this includes your class lectures. इसके अलावा सिर्फ 1 घंटा दे दीजिए घर पे. Just to relook, refresh, understand and expand. बस उतना ही काफी है. So if you put in 4 hours sustained work, ये नहीं आज पढ़ लिया 3 दिन बाद तक पढ़ाई, then this will ensure you 100% success. Because today, mind you, you should know what to learn. Still more important is what to unlearn. इतनी नॉलेज है, इतनी किताबें हैं, इतने थब्बे फोटो को भी रखे हुए हैं करा के सारी किताबें. उसको पढ़ने वाला कौन? आपने फोटो तो सारी करा दी, नोट्स दे दिए, फोटो भी करा दी, पढ़ने वाला कौन? So you should know what to read, what's relevant for you, and what you reject as irrelevant. जो सुपरफ्लुअस है, जो आपको नहीं चाहिए, ये भी आपको सीखना है. This you have to learn. That is why 4 hours study is more than enough. ये आपके लिए काफी होगी. 4 घंटे बहुत नहीं. Then your emotional, your social ratio, वो भी बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप you are in a family, you are in the society, तो अपने रिलेशनशिप पे रखिए. एंटरटेनमेंट भी इतना ही जरूरी है जितनी पढ़ाई. अच्छी पिक्चर भी देखिए, अच्छी किताब पढ़िए जो लॉ की नहीं है, घूमिए, दोस्तों मिलिए, पार्टी भी करिए, सब कुछ करिए. ये नहीं आप साधु बन के कमरे बंद करिए कि साहब मम्मी मैं तो पढ़ रहा हूँ, बस डिस्टर्ब मत करना है. मैंने देखे हैं बच्चे जो मम्मी मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करना है, खाना वाना नहीं इम्पोर्टेंट, मैं अपने आप खा लूंगा. नो, दैट क्वेश्चन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मेंटेन योर सोशल रिलेशनशिप्स, अटेंड पार्टीज, गो फॉर एंटरटेनमेंट. ये सारा एक ही वो है. These are different issues of life. If you maintain that, then your success more than assured. Then at the end of it, you have 2 tests. One is objective, and the main, and then final examination or the interview. हम आपको कोचिंग के साथ इंटरव्यू की तैयारी भी देंगे, और जो मॉक इंटरव्यू आपका होगा, जो रिपोर्ट आती है, फीडबैक आता है हमारा, जो बच्चे क्वालिफाई करते हैं, वो कहते हैं साहब जो मॉक इंटरव्यू आपने हमें पूछा और जो आपने बताया उसका 90% हमें इंटरव्यू पूछा गया. हाउ यू शुड ड्रेस योरसेल्फ, हाउ यू शुड एंटर द बोर्ड रूम, हाउ यू शुड कंडक्ट, व्हाट्स योर मैनरिज्म, हाउ टू अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन, आंसर द क्वेश्चन, व्हाट मैनर्स टू फॉलो. ये सारी चीजें आपको यहाँ बताई जाएंगी टू द अल्टीमेट डिटेल, कि आपको जूता कैसा पहनना है, आपको पैंट कैसी पहननी है, आपको कोट कैसा पहनना, आपको टाई कैसी पहननी है, लेडी को क्या पहनना, सब कुछ बताएंगे आपको. आपका ग्रूमिंग कैसा होना चाहिए, आपका वॉइस का पिच कैसा होना चाहिए, व्हाट कॉन्फिडेंस यू मस्ट एग्जिबिट. ये सारी चीजें आपको बताई जाएंगी, एंड दैट विल ए बिग हेल्प, आपकी बहुत बड़ी हेल्प होगी. So in coaching classes, we will give you a complete package of all this. and mind you, you are spending this money, hard-earned money. हर एक के पेरेंट रिच नहीं है, कुछ के हो सकता है, कुछ के रिश्वतखोर भी हो सकता है. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग ऑन दैट. उनकी हार्ड मनी से 1 रुपया भी वेस्ट करना आपके लिए पाप है. अंडरस्टैंड दैट? Since you are spending this big money, justify it for yourself and for your parents. मुझे ये पता बहुत से पेरेंट कर्ज लेते हैं, बहुत से पेरेंट में जोश काटते हैं, कपड़े नहीं खरीदेंगे, घूमने नहीं जाएंगे, रेस्टोरेंट में नहीं जाएंगे, दूसरी तक काटेंगे, बट दे विल गिव देयर बेस्ट टू यू. इंडियन पेरेंट से अफेक्शनेट पेरेंट्स दुनिया में कोई नहीं है. ये मानते हो? फेल्स्टाइन, I asked him, मैं तो यंग था, Professor, how about your family? He said, well, young man, I have only one daughter, but I have not heard of her for the last 8 years. मैंने कहा, sir, what happened? He said, look, young man, she qualified nursing and for medical school. Medical education is very, very expensive there. बहुत ज़्यादा expensive है. Nursing relative less. यहाँ भी कुछ ऐसा ही. And Americans don't save much. वो तो खा पी जाते हैं, थोड़ा बहुत ही होता है इनके बाद. So he comes to me and says, Dad, would you finance my medical studies? He said, yes, you are my only child. I will. But knowing the expense involved, he knew it, I'll spend all my savings. He said, child, I would, if you give word to me, that should I need your help in my old age, would you help out? And her blunt reply was, I don't make promises. He walked away. Since then, I don't know what happened to her. उसने नर्सिंग ज्वाइन किया, उसने क्या किया, नौकरी की नहीं की, मुझे नहीं मालूम. वो मेरे टच में 8 साल से नहीं है. With the only child and Professor Feldstein of Yale Law School, जो हार्वर्ड के बाद सेकंड बेस्ट लॉ स्कूल है अमेरिका के अंदर. दिस इज अमेरिकन पेरेंट्स. एक आपके पेरेंट्स, आपको शायद पता भी नहीं होगा, कोई कर्ज ले रहा है, कोई घर गिरवी रख रहा है, कोई जेवर बेच रहा है, लेकिन आपको पढ़ा रहा है. तो इनसे अच्छे पेरेंट आपको नहीं मिल सकते. सो डू देम प्राउड बाय सक्सीडिंग इन जुडिशियल एग्जामिनेशन. ये आपकी ऑब्लिगेशन है, ये आपकी ड्यूटी है. सो वर्क ऑन दैट. विद दीज वर्ड्स विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट. सवाल आपका कोई है तो जरूर पूछिए. No book, you must have at least one textbook. One. For evidence, there is a book by Munir. Munir has 2. एक तो 2 वॉल्यूम किताब है और एक स्टूडेंट एडिशन है. आप स्टूडेंट एडिशन लीजिए, ये सिंगल वॉल्यूम है और लेटेस्ट लीजिए, बिकॉज वो अपडेट होती है, उसमें एडिटेड होती है. तो मुनीर इज द ओनली बुक दैट यू मस्ट रीड. एंड नो, ये बाटुकला बाटू फेंक दीजिए, अगर है भी तो फेंक दीजिए. तो इफ यू नीड सम क्लैरिफिकेशन रीड मुनीर. बाकी और एविडेंस कोई किताब की आपको जरूरत नहीं. फॉर रेस्ट ऑफ सब्जेक्ट्स योर टीचर सजेस्ट यू. ठीक है. और कोई क्वेरी सवाल आपका है? एनी अदर क्वेरी रिगार्डिंग योर प्रिपरेशन फॉर एविडेंस would take about 35 lectures. मैं इसलिए डिटेल करता हूं कि एविडेंस पढ़ने के बाद आपको एविडेंस में कोई किताब देखने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज इट्स अ टेक्निकल सब्जेक्ट. और ये क्या हुआ, व्हेन आई वाज चेयरमैन We make allotment in the staff meeting. I said, look here, choose your subjects. And a subject that nobody wants to take, chairman will take. Nobody opted for evidence. मेरा subject evidence नहीं है. मेरा subject international law and relations है, jurisprudence है, legal theory. Per force, I had to teach it. Because earlier, Eastern did not accept the lawyers. High Court के lawyer तो fail हो गए चले गए, भगा दिया class से. We tried partially full-timers. Nobody could manage the class. ऐसे रुपए तमाशा रोज होता है. Then I started teaching it. And since then, I've been teaching law of evidence even in coaching classes. And there were special lectures at national universities in law of evidence. तो ये मेरे पल्ले नमाज पड़ी इस तरह से. So it's a very technical but rational, based on absolute logic. तो अगर एक दफा लॉजिक आपने समझ लिया तो फिर आप एविडेंस भूलेंगे नहीं. This how you do it. This will be online. And online you can ask questions, you can be interactive. Oh yes, you can ask questions online. Online question. अब ये बच्चा को सवाल पूछा, they can write their question. Now students online, please, do you have any question to ask? If there is a question, you can write your question. Yes, Gunjan, Manu, any question you want to ask? Well, okay. So all the best. God bless you all. Thank you.